We have two tickers loaded here, and there could be a potential upside on one of them. Tickers NKGN and SXTC are looking interesting, and I cannot help but to open up the charts to observe the potentials for price action in the immediate short term. So sit back, grab a snack, and let's pop open that hood. Welcome back to the channel on this Microcap Monday. This is ARCa, and let's dive into the microburst. Let's kill it, team. What is up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. Let's go ahead and dive into ticker symbol NKGN. But before we do so, please do me a favor and make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do everything necessary to get this thing to thrive, right? So here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look at NKGN on the daily time frame. As you can see here, the price action ended up with a positive 32.91% by market close. Okay, so if we can take a look at that 12-hour time frame, you can see here that we've even surpassed that critical area of resistance, and it looks like it may be getting ready for a continuation phase here. Okay, so let's just go ahead and observe here the immediate short-term time frame in the 5-minute time. Let's look at that. Okay, so some of the obvious things to mention here are the fact that, yeah, we're above some critical moving averages here. This is your EMA 200, SMA 20, and your EMA 9, SMA 10, and your SMA 5. We're currently above all of those major moving averages, and it looks like there is continuation to consider here. Not only that, is that it also kind of resembles a bit, you know, I just don't like, I'm going to be honest here, I just don't like that we have this pivot here, but it does in some way, shape, or form resemble a pennant, right, a bull pennant. So if this is in fact the case, then, you know, we're looking at price action kind of behaving in this manner right here. And I will say that the reason why I don't like it, right, is because pennants don't usually reach this, you know, things get invalidated at this point here. So which is making me feel that we may be looking at a different formation. So if there is a different formation to observe, then we could be observing here the potentials of a maybe an ascending triangle. Right, so if that's the case, then that would make a lot more sense as we're approaching, we're actually well within, yeah, we're well within that 75% now. So this would have to start breaking out soon in order for it to reach potential upside here. Of course, this is today's high right here at around 172, right? So we still need to get over those targets, and absolutely in today's pre-market high as well. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and mark those off there as an area of resistance for us to observe in the incoming day or session. Okay, so that's going to be in the zone of about 172 to about 186. Okay, so let's go ahead and now just take a look at the, let's come back over here and take a look at the shorter time frames within this chart here. We're going to look at the hourly time frame, okay? So hourly time frame momentum is suggesting some flat price action here, right? We're getting some contraction and volatility, and we're getting a little bit of a pivot to the upside here in the RSI. In other words, it's stuck kind of in consolidation. So let's take a look at the more immediate short, right? So 15-minute time frame, a little bit of a curious upside here, but still kind of declining. Okay, so let's just go ahead and take a look at this now on a 10-minute maybe. Yeah, you guys. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be stuck in here for just a little bit, which may actually introduce the invalidation of this formation here, right? But it's okay as long as we maintain the support above the 146 to 150, then it should be okay, right? So if I can just point out this to you, right? So notice here the resistance on this side here. Notice the resistance of over here as well. You can see that these resistances were actually, this is back from April 11th, and this is back to April 5th, right? So the beginning of April, and then we've kind of been resisting from that area. So it's about time that price action is starting to make its trek to the upside. So we're going to see how this behaves, okay? But that's just know the targets here. If we get a break to the upside, we may get to touch in the zones of about 172 to 186. And if we take a look at the stats here, it looks like the asset can move in about 30 cents on a daily basis. Right, so that would, if 156, 30 cents, that would put you just, 186, right? And we're looking at 186 right here. So, yeah, there is confluence within that, okay? But remember, it could also be played to the downside, too. 30 cents on a daily true range, sure, that can take you down to, your 130s, right? Your 134, 132s. Just be careful there, okay? There's absolutely pressure here for both the upside and the downside. It is unclear. It is not giving us a clear bias for a direction, okay? So that's what I'm saying. We just got to be careful here, okay? Even that daily time frame candle, it's it's almost equal wick on top as the bottom right. We still have it's just not quite there yet, team, okay? So but yeah, I would say in order for us to continue to an upside here, we must combat that 162 to about 166, and that would actually start having us test this topside resistance so that we can combat that and get up to that 186 level. Okay, so that's going to do it for ticker symbol NKGN. Let's go ahead and take a look at SXTC. Please remember, team, that I am still offering the ARCa Masters trading course. I have an 18-week program that I'm condensing down to a 4 to 5 week program so that it can segue into the strategies mentorship, okay? ARCa Masters course at gmail.com is where I want you to reach out to me so that I can pass you on the syllabus and disclaimer so that we can get you prepared for that and enrolled for that course. All right, SXTC, I got to tell you this, man. This is Mark Roach, actually one of the analysts, took a look at this ticker, and it is showing some promise, I must say. All right, so it looks like the major moving averages have also kind of caught up to the price action here. We're starting to make a break above them. So these are all symptoms of potential continuation. We're getting volatility here both ways on the daily time frame. That's indicative of a potential reversal, okay? So if that's going to be the case, let's take a look at the immediate short-term time frame, hourly time frame, volatility versus momentum. Okay, so we have a little bit of a shift here on stochastic momentum. It looks like it's trying to get a little bit of a weird little pump there. That's good. Let's look at the bi-hourly time frame. Bi-hourly time frame, nice pivot to the upside there with expansion happening. 3-hour time frame, we're getting an upside pivot here with expansion starting to happen. And the 4-hour time frame is already feeling that upside pivot too, and it looks like we're about to start shifting for a potential expansion phase. Guys, this is getting really close for potential continuation here, okay? So there is just a little bit of pressure here left over, but as soon as we're over these targets here of about 114 to about 124, there's no telling how this thing is going to rip, right? And we do have a focused area right about here, usually around that 50%, right, of about 119. All right, so this is going to be a temporary resistance zone, highly likely for us to come up here, resist from that, validate our zone of around 105 down here, and then continue on to the upside, right? So this is looking okay. It definitely has some thrust coming in, so I would say in the next few days, definitely keep SXTC in your radar because there could be some moves on this ticker, okay? This is China SXT Pharmaceuticals. All right, team, so now you know what to do. Please remember to join the ARCa Bulls trading team. The link will be in the description below where we trade the financial markets every day with some very talented traders, including myself and a few others. All right, team, so I do appreciate you. Please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, do all those things necessary. But let's go ahead and get this thing cut out, and we shall move on from here. Thanks, everybody. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. I need you to do your own due diligence and everything will be cool. But with that said, team, I wish you well a very, very good rest of your night and or day. And I will catch you at the bell mañana. Adios, team.